People will watch your stream as hope. I would love for you to be not just the best team up player in the world, but the most positive player in the world. We need to have depression. And here's one big hack for YouTube that not a lot of people are doing, and people in the gaming community probably don't know much about it. A t-shirt is professional.
Listen, okay, come on.
There he is,
Smokes.
the man in the house.
I set up the tripod. This is kind of an experience.
That's great. Is this your first IG Live?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, this guy goes live on Twitch. When did you start doing your Twitch?
Oh, man. So, seriously, a year ago.
1 year ago, okay.
I got super serious a year ago, where, like 5 days a week. But
Yeah.
I've been on the platform for like 4 years. But it was just like once a month, I'm bored. Ha, look at me. But serious about a year ago.
Nice. Cool, man.
Good morning.
And now it's your full-time thing.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great gig.
Cool. So Kyle Manco, best Teemo player in the world. I'm sponsoring him. He's coaching me to how to get better on Teemo, and the point of this series is to help him grow his brand and improve his business side of things as well. So where are we at since the last time? So we came to New York. We got the story down, met you in person for the first time, which is great. Where are you at now? What are you going through? How can I help?
So, okay, where are we at? So, we're in Virginia now. Told you that. That's great. Perfect stream environment. We have 2 beautiful cats and a dog. It's my happy place, Good desk, nice setup, good internet, the whole 9. Real life is good. We're getting back into the gym this week. We've been running, eating somewhat decent, not too crazy yet. So real life is good, right? Online is great. Twitch is growing, right? We were averaging like 100 viewers a stream. That's great. We're at an all-time high with subs. We're at dang near 400. So for 100 average viewers, 400 subs, that's amazing. It's great. Everybody's been so kind. So now what I need your help with, which I wanted to mention, is YouTube, because you're a YouTube expert. Your YouTubes are success, 1 million, 100,000, the whole 9. Mine's at about 1,300 subs. And that's just been, I have an editor that does it for free. We just re-upload gameplays, right?
Yeah.
So now we're trying to grow YouTube, and so I'm looking for an editor. I don't know where to start with that, essentially. And then, my next phase is YouTube, because on the online world, on Twitch, YouTube and Twitch go hand in hand. So, like, Twitch goes to YouTube, YouTube goes to Twitch. It's like a big, all the successful Twitch streamers have a good YouTube going. So that is where we're at in the next process. All the growth is on track. All the IRL is happy. So that's the next page in the chapter, which I need your help for, sir.
Yeah, I'm just loading up. So I'm loading up this is your YouTube.
The banner looks great.
The banner looks great, but what's with this icon here?
That is just an old icon I haven't changed yet.
We got to fix that. We got to fix that.
I agree. It looks a little sad.
It looks very sad. You're the untiltable, positive mindset guy. So yeah, we need to have a non-sad icon. So there's 2 things here. One, we can go tactics on YouTube, which is fine. Simple things like you have no playlists here, right? You just have one big, just your uploads.
Yeah.
So showing me, like, if you're doing Teemo support, then you have a Teemo support playlist or a Teemo jungle playlist, or your most popular uploads playlist, or if you're with somebody else, like you see another picture in here, whoever this guy is, featuring Hanjorolo. Jesus.
Close. It's just a popular streamer.
How do you say his name?
Hanjero.
Hanjero, okay.
You got it. Well, potato.
He's probably super famous. I just don't know who he is. Anyway, like, if you're doing featured somebody, then that's its own playlist. So you have different playlists each time. Annie bot.
That makes sense. That's good. It's a good start. Playlist based on the roles / who I'm playing with / maybe like is there like an educational playlist would be good, like gameplays and like
Yep.
educational.
Yep. Definitely most popular. You need to have a. It's an option. You could just pick, but you should definitely show your most popular one. What is your most popular one?
I have one with like 6,000 viewers when I first started. It's just like a jungle guide, I think, or like Blue Tyler one or the other. Both those.
Yeah. Rank 1. It's 16,000, dude.
Oh heck yeah.
How to play Teemo Jungle in Season 9. Yeah. So, and then it's thinking about branding. So, the design is actually pretty good. Like, whoever's been doing your thumbnails, they're pretty good.
So what happened with that is there's a streamer that recruited me to his like YouTube team. So they took over like to get the YouTube started, and then they pretty much ditched me. Feels bad, man. And then I've just been with a free editor, and she's been doing like the recent 2 months maybe of the
Okay.
and it's just totally free. She just does it to help me out. So are you talking about those recent ones or the ones way back?
I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah,
I'm sorted by.
The ones from way back are from the team that I no longer have access to.
What happened with those guys?
They just said they approached me, a solo queue buddy, another hiring player. Said, "Hey man, I have a YouTube team. Would you like to join? Get a YouTube going?" I didn't have a YouTube at the time, so I said, "Sure, why not? I stream all the time. I can give you uploads." And then 2-3 months later, they said, "Hey, we're taking you in a different direction. We're going to ditch you, pretty much." I said, "Oh, okay, great."
Wow.
You'll regret this. You'll regret
Wow.
it. I'll see
Wow.
you 100,000 subs, noob. No,
Wow.
I wouldn't say that.
Either one. The thing is, I wanna know that I don't know what a Manco thumbnail looks like. So it looks professional. Like the ones that they made were professional. The ones that she's making are professional. But I don't know that it's you.
Yeah, I don't either. The YouTube is definitely not my strength, but it's a work in progress. I'm excited to work on.
Well, so listen. Even the new ones they're good. Like these are good thumbnails. They look good. They're clean. It's easy to read. There's some enticing, language on it. But I need to know that it's you.
Yeah. It's. I think something to me would be like one of my facial expressions, plus like probably like a favorite Teemo skin, and then whatever else. So a good template would be like a facial expression by me, and like a skin, and then you could put whatever else in there. That would be more my style.
I think you need to be on it. So I think like this one, I can see you,
Yeah.
and you're actually kind of looking up versus this one where you're looking down and it's harder to see you. This one I like.
What I'm going to do is that what I'm going to do is just take my webcam and just record like like facial expressions, different ones, like shock, happy, yeah, and just and keep them on a file. That's the game plan.
Yeah.
With the hat, of course, or maybe no hat. We'll see. Stay tuned. Uh-oh.
Well, then, if you're doing that, then just do pictures instead of doing a webcam.
Okay, just regular pictures.
Yeah, because it'll be easier. It's easier to the picture's gonna be higher quality than trying to take a screen grab from a webcam.
Yeah, very, very true. All right, I'll do that sometime in like a natural gaming environment.
Yeah, wherever you are. But the thing is, it should be ideally wearing whatever you're wearing.
Like on stream, like a stream
Yeah.
outfit? Okay.
Yeah.
So probably the hat.
Well, but even like the tank,
Oh yeah. Oh, of course, yeah.
because you wear different tanks.
I got nervous. I put on a t-shirt. I wanted to look professional. I don't know why. I got so I should have been wearing the tank top. I don't know what got into me.
A t-shirt is professional.
Listen, okay, come on. Help me out here. It's not my specialty. Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's the best. Okay, good thing you don't have to go for job interviews, man.
Listen, I'll have to break out a polo for that. Okay? I've worn one of those in years.
Oh man, I love it. Good. So what's the deal with this? With your editor? Is she going to take a cut of the revenue, or are you going to start paying her once you start making money?
Okay, so right now she is a free editor, and it's free. She doesn't make any money from it. We're kind of just friends. She supports the stream the whole nine.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I've just been nonchalant about YouTube, but with this new season coming up, I want to be on top of it. A little guideline we have is one informational video a week, one gameplay video, and then one video on like whatever else I could think of. So 3 videos a week, one informational, one gameplay, and then one other idea. So that's like a decent amount of content per week, especially for the league scene. People usually don't do that much.
And are you just going to pull from your stream, or are you going to make a dedicated video about it?
Oh, I'm gonna pull from my stream, but I'm gonna on stream. I'm gonna do the whole intro. You know, like a YouTube intro when I'm like loading into game, and I'll tell my stream, hey, I'm not talking for 40 minutes. Right, do a YouTube intro, make it YouTube.
Right. Okay. So the editing is easy. It's just basically cutting from the stream and putting to YouTube.
Well, she, like I said, is free, and not to knock on her, amazing person, has helped me so much, especially for the free price tag. But her effort is not going to match that, so I am looking for a new editor. And,
Okay.
And yeah, so I am looking for a new editor. I kind of just posted like in the league scene, you know, like but I don't have any good leads yet. So I'm looking for a new editor because, like I said, she's great, but hers it's like one video a week kind of effort, you know, and I want to go in the direction of 3. So yeah. So hopefully we get one down by the new season because the new season is going to be everything, you know. So I have about a month, right, to get everything down, and then it's going to be 3 videos a week.
When is she? Right now, she's just taking. So you stream. You have a 5-hour stream. In there, there's a 45-minute tutorial on how to build Teemo, and she's just gonna cut that and upload it to YouTube.
Yeah, she's just been doing that, and like I said that, you know, but before previously that was just fine, whatever. But now getting into YouTube, I need more. I need edits, a couple cute cuts here and there, maybe an effect, you know. And,
yeah.
That's for the gameplay. For like the educational videos, I need more edits than that. And whatever else I have up my sleeve, I'll need more edits. And she's just kind of doing the bare bones. Like I said, nothing wrong with that because she's not getting paid, so I understand.
Yeah. Well, and she's putting time into the thumbnail for sure, which is great. How far away are you from partner? How many hours do you have on the channel?
YouTube. I don't even know what partner on YouTube is.
Okay, so YouTube's much faster. You need 1,000 subscribers, which you have. You're at 1.4, which is great. But then you need 4,000 watch hours of content.
I have to look. I have no idea. I can find that out after. I can monetize if that means partner.
Yeah, so you can monetize your videos already?
Yeah. So I guess I'm partner already. Is that what that
means? Cool. Great, you are. Now, the only thing that prevents it typically is music. If you're playing music that's copyrighted.
So I have already looked into that. I have a copyright-free playlist, and I use that whenever I'm getting YouTube content. So that's
okay.
Taken care of. My past 11 out of 12 videos have copyright-free music, so we're good in that department.
Okay, so you're already making some money from YouTube, at least a little bit.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Okay, so the thing that keeps coming up, like, this is great. Teemo is just such a niche.
Yeah.
That if you really want to blow up, we're gonna have to not have you. You don't necessarily have to even play other champions, but the mindset that you have, the untiltable, the positivity, especially in a league environment where most people hate their life and are toxic as anything, and coming back from school or a job that they hate, and dealing with people who are running it down mid and all these issues. I think that's how you can actually blow up beyond where you're at, because you're already doing high level gameplay, right? You're already at the top in terms of best X% in the world, hitting challenger most of the time.
Next season.
But if people are gonna come, like, I followed you because you're Teemo, because I'm Teemo, I suck, I'm trying to get better, and so you're the guy. I saw your Reddit guide, great. How many people who are? You said you had 400 subscribers on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
How many would you say are either your friends or interested in Teemo?
friends, like IRL friends or online friends, or what are we talking here?
Either. Like you met them at TwitchCon or
Oh.
you know, you've streamed together or
True friends like that would fit the mold. Like, oh, I had a beer with them, or I've known them for so long, and all the true like friends. Uh, you know, probably like 10 or 20, I would say. The rest are viewers, but you know, viewers, subs. We all. It's like a definitely close knit community. So I would say friends, but like personal friends, yeah, about 10.
okay. And then how many are interested in Teemo?
Man, that's actually funny you brought that up because I think there's not that many Teemo mains. You know what I mean? I feel like out of that 400, maybe like 20 or 30 are actually Teemo mains. The rest
Okay.
either enjoy League or enjoy my vibe, as the young kids call it, or enjoy the content. You know, so that's the funny part. So I can see where you're going with.
As the young kids, dude. How old are you?
I'm 25, but I've got a bald spot that says 30, so I don't want to.
Whatever, dude. I'm 39. Okay, dude.
Well, you look 26. Lucky you.
A bald spot. I'm just bald all over.
It works. It works better that way.
I think in the positioning of you, so that it's not just because it's great that people are already following you on Twitch that are not Teemo mains. But if somebody's going to follow you on YouTube, it's basically just a Teemo main because you're showing me how to do something with Teemo.
Everything Teemo. Should I switch that? So should we go broader in League or broader outside of League? Because I can do like jungle or how to climb overall. So should we take that step or should we do like, gym workouts? You know, it's like I'm sure I can do, you know, broader in League, broader in real life, you know, etc. What do you think is the way?
I'm thinking within a League environment, bringing a different message, which is what you're kind of doing already on your Twitch. Like when people see you die or when your team, you know, is flaming and you're saying, you know, winnable in the chat and you're trying to, you know, this is just a warm-up game, guys. Remember, just a warm-up. You're always trying to be positive. I think teaching the lessons within a League framework is where you can win. If you want to do workouts or something, I'd put that on a separate channel, like the Kyle Manco workout routine or whatever. But it could be like if I'm looking at YouTube, I'd do one Teemo related thing. I do one general challenger kind of thing, like here are the mistakes that you're making. Here are my thoughts on a new season coming up, right? With the new Drake system or jungling now that the Krugs don't give you the extra experience. Like, is your Krug path going to change and all this kind of stuff?
Attention. I like
But
that.
dude,
Nice.
I know it. I'm just not doing it. I'm trying. Or the decision making, right? I think what you're great at is your decision making. And so what's going through your head that somebody who's, because if you're now making content from a challenger level player who is helping me climb, that's really interesting. Yeah. That hits way more people than just Teemo jungle or Teemo support, right? But then I think the third part would be also around the mindset, the positivity, the inspiration, you injecting more life stories in, whatever you're, you know, allowed to on Twitch. I think is meaningful. Like you've done it a couple times where you told some stories on stream. Yeah. But how League pretty much saved your life. Amen. You know, it could do that for other people as well. And even the idea of now this is your full-time, like from sleeping in a car outside Walmart, right, to now being a full-time streamer and having a life and having a girlfriend and moving to a different state and all this stuff, right, is something that other people would see as a big inspiration to them. And so telling those stories and supporting people, I think is part of the Manco brand that would be great to see more of. Okay.
I'll have to figure out ways to, because you're right, sometimes when I do go on the tangent on stream, it's like it is received well, and it does add an extra layer of, like, you know, not only a bond, but inspiration for sure. So I have to find ways to get that in more. I think you're right on that.
Oh, Reddit guide. Like, I would love to see a Reddit guide on positivity. Like, how to not get tilted.
Okay. I am gonna jot that down. That is, yeah. How to be positive probably is really good in the community. So that you know how people do like how to climb. I should just do that on positivity. That seems really good.
Well, and I found you through your Timo guide,
Hmm.
but I would love for you to be not just the best Timo player in the world, but the most positive player in the world,
Yeah, and that's
the most inspiring player in the world.
yeah, and that's something achievable. It definitely is a lot of work to be done, but I feel like we're taking a lot of steps already. So it's like I feel like I'm at the tip of the iceberg, but it's a really good start.
So having that as your branding, then you create it by putting it into your content. So, on every stream, trying to tell a story or trying to, like, you may not have to come up with a story off the bat where you think before you go on stream, what's my story going to be? But you could just react to people.
Yeah.
Like if somebody, you get chats for the whole stream. Like you got 100 people on average popping in. Some of them are saying just what's happening in the game, but some of them are also saying, no, I just got off work. I hate my job, or just go like riff off of that.
Yeah. I do have plenty of opportunities. I feel lately I've been shying away from it, but I definitely cannot shy away from it. I feel like that's something I'm better than average at, so I definitely can get into that a lot more.
How come you're shying away from it?
Uh, the Twitch environment, sometimes it's like they go wild sometimes, right? So like if I just have to tread carefully and use proper, like my vocabulary has to expand for sure. I have to use like certain adjectives and verbs and stuff to kind of get my message across, but not have them like pop off. Because like say somebody comes in about like say somebody says, "Oh, I had a long day at work and I'm depressed," right? If I repeat that depressed word, people will take that and run. It'll snowball into like some sort of crazy pop off thing where everybody's talking depressed, and that translates somehow usually with league into my team sucks. So it's like if I just take that adjective and like go with it, and like I said, different they have like trigger words. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It's a risky topic to talk about on
yeah.
stream, but I definitely can get it done if I can do it smartly.
If I were you, I would dive into the trigger words.
You think so?
Yeah. And you're gonna be maybe not great at dealing with it at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's how you actually help people.
Yeah. Okay.
Like if somebody's coming to your stream and saying how depressed they are, and then you tell them your story of how you were depressed, and again, whatever you're allowed to say on Twitch and just being careful about TOS and all that stuff. But I think you could actually, like, I think people will watch your stream as hope.
All right. I'll go for it. If next
Yeah.
shit show, I'll be like, hey guys, sponsored by Evan Carmichael.
Go for it. Go for it. But that could be a video. Like that could be a YouTube video. Like, can you cure depression with League of Legends?
Yeah, that's I would tune in. That's a click and a half. I'll tell you that much.
Where everybody is, not everybody. There's a lot of anti-gaming from people who don't understand it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
It's a waste of time. Stop doing it. You're not learning anything. Go read a book instead. Go back to school, or
Yeah.
But there's very anti-gaming, not league specific, but anti-gaming sentiment. So sharing the story of how you got out of depression and all these things by playing and turned your life around is an inspiration.
Big. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever feel hesitant to dive in, dive in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down actually. That dive in exclamation points.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like a big change. That's a big change for you going into next year. I would love to see, I know we talked a little bit about it. I'd love to see more of the story on Twitch. Maybe is it always 3 columns?
So those columns, yeah, it's like columns on Twitch. That's the only layout they have, which is kind of weird, but it's kind of what we have to work with. It's almost like panels.
Yeah, but it's always 3?
No, you can, so it goes, you can make it go down as far as you want, but it's it goes, what do you mean 3? Like 3 across?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always 3 across.
So I would look at like make the whole left side your story.
So just like have it go like that and just down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one could be, and you have a little banner to play with, right? Like you can put a little banner, and then you put. Can that banner be as tall as you want, or it's restricted in size?
It has to. It fits a certain resolution.
Restricted in size. Okay, that's fine. I would start the left side with your what you usually say on the stream is like, "Hey, I'm Manko. I'm a challenger." What do you usually say when somebody comes? Like when somebody raids you?
Hey, Tony999, thanks for the raid. Hey, I'm Manko, Challenger Team of One Trick. We like to have fun here, positive vibes. We never rage, never tilt. Enjoy your stay, learn a couple things. All right. Like that?
Yeah. So that sentiment as like the first box, but then below I'll put your story. Like the next one's go like how League saved my life.
Okay. Also, so on top of that, a lot of thing on Twitch is there's like a lot of people do FAQs, and again, this is all just based on I'm looking at other successful streamers and seeing what they do. A lot of them have FAQs. Is that something we should get into, or is that tacky?
FAQs about you?
Yeah.
About maybe.
Like, I can like start it with Teemo and go into positivity, so it could be like, oh, when did I start playing Teemo Jungle? Season 4 or 5, when this was good. When did you first hit Challenger? Then it could be like, when did you stop typing? When did you become untiltable? How did you get here? You know what I mean? So like big thing is like FAQs.
I would do one side story. I think most streamers suck at this.
Yeah.
Right? Like everybody's just kind of figuring it out. But these are things that work. It's just nobody's really brought it to the streaming environment. So I would do left side story. The first panel, what you just said. The second panel about how hopeless your life was and how League saved you and like sleeping in the car in Walmart. And then the third panel being where you're at now. It's like now I've made League my full-time business. I've moved with my girlfriend to Virginia. And I'm so blessed, and whatever you want to say, but like a 3-part story to tell me where you're. I think you're going to attract a lot of people who will look. Not everybody will scroll down and read it. That's fine, but the ones who do, they're going to get a much deeper connection to you, and they're way more likely to want to come back and subscribe and be part of your daily streams. And then the other 2 columns can be more tactical. So it could be FAQs about you and Challenger and when you started Teemo and what your favorite season was and whatever. And then the third one could be stream related stuff of your schedule and your top donors and whatever else. But I think the thing that is going to be different is being able to tell your story down the left side. So we put together a giant overview or giant document, I guess, with your story. It's figuring out how to turn that into micro chunks that you're comfortable with, that you're allowed to put up on Twitch.
Okay. So do you want to do that together, or do you want to do like me slap something up, like summarized, like in a smaller version, send it to you? Do you want to start the process?
I would put. I like what's in the long form. I would take it because I don't know what you're allowed to put on Twitch or not with the TOS.
Pretty much. No, you can't really talk about drugs and alcohol.
Okay.
You talk about depression and all that. Yeah, pretty much like no drugs and alcohol. I'm pretty sure it's like the terms of service. I have to look at specifics because that's something that Twitch is very pick and choosing on bans. So like, say I do get partner, if they decide that like they might not ban me ever, but if they want to, they can with drugs and alcohol kind of thing. So it's like a precautionary measure. But I'll double check on the specifics. But that's pretty sure that's about the consent.
So then wording, like, can you say substances or turn to?
I would have to look.
Yeah, so that's where I don't want to get you in trouble. Because that would resonate and do well. And I think people would really connect to that because they have the same issues. But if you're not allowed to talk about it, then obviously we don't want to jeopardize your partner status by going in on it.
Yeah, I'll look at specifics and send you it. And then we'll go from there with what to put on there. I think that's a good idea.
We need to have depression. We need to have the Walmart car.
That's a staple, huh?
It's a
My little
staple.
Hyundai, I still have the Hyundai.
Well, it's also because like you hit such a low compared to what most people are actually going through.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like most of the people watching, they see this positive, optimistic, upbeat, believe guy, but they don't know everything that you've been through,
Yeah.
and they think their life is bad, but they probably still have a roof over their head.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, I can see how that would definitely resonate a little bit deeper than your average. That makes total sense.
So what works better for you? Would you rather that we go through it and suggest panels down the side and you look to see what would hit TOS or not?
Yeah, yeah. If you want to get that going, that would be good. The panels is by panels are you meaning like so the whole left side's a story. Panels you means like paragraphs, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
like you're really good at formatting. That's all formatting to keep it like eye grabbing. If I feel like if I do it, I'll do it a little sloppier. So if you want to get it going with like a nice format, like boom, intro, start of the story, whatever you want to do. Yeah, if you want to get that going, your thing is formatting, and that's gonna work a lot better. Then I can bounce off that.
Okay. I think we should also rethink the muscle moves.
You don't like the muscle moves? Oh no, my heart. Ow.
Talk to me about the muscle moves, Kyle. Talk to me about the muscle moves.
What about the muscle moves? Sorry, I was too heartbroken.
So this is part of branding.
Mm-hmm.
What's the branding? What is the muscle move? So for people who don't know, when they watch, when somebody subscribes to Manco, he says, thank you for, he's usually got these tank tops, he like hits his bicep, welcome to the muscle moves, buddy, it's great to see you, or whatever, right?
Yeah, I can see how it's not the positive Peter way we're going. I can see it. Well, what would be eye-catching for something more in the positive route? I don't even know where to begin.
Like this is your tribe, right? So for me, I have Believe Nation. That's my tribe. So when I'm addressing, hey, Believe Nation, welcome aboard. Anytime I'm talking to my audience, it's always Believe Nation, right? They actually came up with it. There's a guy in my audience who actually came up with it and said, how about you call yourself Believe Nation? I go, I like that. You could even ask your group, like on the next stream, to say, I want to have, like, here's my brand. It's positivity, it's inspiration. I want people to be more inspired when they're watching my stream. What do we want to call ourselves?
How about the Believe Timo Nation? Just kidding.
Believe Timo Nation. But it's not Timo, dude. We got to get off the Timo.
You're right.
As much as I love Timo, you're bigger than Timo.
Yeah, I can see where you're going. I'll have to think about it. I'll ask her. I'll ask them, and I'll think about it. You're right, because the muscle moves, it was just, I didn't put any thought into it. I worked out the time.
Was muscle mows?
Yeah.
Muscle mows. I thought it was muscle moves. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, it was muscle. Come on. Well, you're a muscle mo, and you don't even.
But that's the thing. I thought I'm not even saying it. I thought it was muscle moves. This is bad. I'm a sponsor. I've been following him for like 3 months or something, and I don't even know what the community is.
Well,
but how many people say that, like, you got to join the muscle mows, or I'm part of the muscle mows?
People actually like it. I think it's fun. I think it's silly. People like it. Yeah, it's nothing, ground changing or game breaking. It's just a cute little thing that people do. It's cool. A lot of people go in the chats and just spam the little emote. It's a cute little thing. It's nothing crazy though.
Nothing of what you're doing is wrong. It's just small.
On Twitch, we call that scuffed, and I totally agree.
Scuffs?
Yeah, it's just like it's not like uniform or doesn't have a sense of rhythm. It's just like it's not bad, but we're going down a different path. That is better than that. So I can see where
that's it. It's just plain bigger, right? Muscle mows is not wrong. It's just small.
It's just silly. It's fun.
But silly is good, but like, what does it mean, and how does it tie into your message? If your message is inspiration, like your goal is you want people to come and watch your stream and be more inspired than when they first came in.
Yeah.
Make their life a little bit better by hanging out with you for an hour or 4 hours or however long you're going to stream for. So what do we want to call them, right? Doing Timo only guides is not wrong. It's just small. compared to what you're capable of, because you have a unique voice and message that I think people could really resonate with.
Yeah, I see where you're going with. Yeah, I'll have to brainstorm a bit, see what I can come up with.
So if you tell your audience, I'm thinking of changing the muscle Mo's, you're going to get a lot of people who say, no, don't change it. This is the best. We love the muscle Mo's, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people who are resistant to change.
Yeah.
So it's thinking, okay, well, I don't want to get rid of the fun. And maybe you don't get rid of the, like, slapping the bicep or whatever. But how do you just make something that will hit more people?
Yeah. Okay.
Stop scuffing.
It's something to brainstorm. I can ask chat next time I go live. I'm sure some people have some good ideas. They always do.
Dude, yesterday I was in a meeting with an entrepreneur friend of mine, and I was talking about, I called him a pogger and I called him a Chad, and he had no idea what I was talking about.
You can't say that in real life. You can't say that to people who don't game. What the heck's wrong with you?
36-year-old entrepreneur, calling him a pogger and a Chad. He's like, what does that even mean? So I had to explain it. No, I love that stuff. That's the best. You got to lean in on that.
That's good.
Okay, great. So
Let me
Yep.
Sorry to cut you off, because like I said, I'm trying to get organization is always my downfall, so I'm trying to get a lot better. So what I have is make the playlist on YouTube. That's a freebie, right?
Yep.
And that will keep me motivated, because if I see my educational playlist empty, pump out something educational. So make that playlist. And what I have for my, because I'm gonna full send into YouTube. Like, I want to get that going. It's gonna be good. So I have one Timo related video a week, just to stick to the roots. One challenger, informational, broader League of Legends video a week, and then one video a week on positivity, or my mindset, or something like that. So that's 3 videos. Is that a decent game plan for now? Pretty decent. Okay, and then get on Reddit. So I had to be on Reddit more, because a lot of Reddit is kind of meh, but like a lot of Reddit is good, and it's good exposure and everything. So I want to get on Reddit more, but then put like positivity messages more on Reddit. Sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
And then next stream, just dive in. Woo-hoo, dive into those risky topics.
Yep.
That's about what I got from this. I'm sure I missed some, but that's just like a little.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Are you streaming tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I want to see you dive into depression.
7 p.m. Eastern. Mako 1. Let's get depressed, y'all. I mean, let's fight depression.
And then add to your list. You got to think about the muscle Mo's.
Oh yeah. Changing the muscle Mo's. Not changing.
Improving.
Yeah.
Improving. The next generation muscle Mo's.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And then for your thumbnails on YouTube, your picture.
Yeah.
I want to see your picture on the thumbnail so that I know it's a Manko thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll clean up the little background a little bit, and I'll just have a photo shoot right here, And my stream outfit, hat, no hat, I'll do a couple. I think that'll be fun.
Yep. And here's one big hack for YouTube that not a lot of people are doing, and people in the gaming community probably don't know much about it. When the video is over, you want to send them to the next related video.
Okay. Like from my channel or just broad?
Your channel. This is how you start winning, because the game that you want to play is not search, it's suggested on YouTube. So the video's down the side and at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Like when you're watching a video of how to climb to Challenger, I want your video to show up down the side and at the bottom as like what to watch next. That's where most people grow their channel, right? 80% of my audience is brand new people. Most of my views come from suggested, not search. Right? We have 300 million views on my videos.
How do I get that rolling?
Well, I'm telling you. so at the end of the video, the first is consistent thumbnails. So I need to know what a Manko thumbnail looks like. That's why I want to see your face, clean face, at least looking up, smiling, or like reacting, whatever. But the second thing is at the end of the video, tell me where to go next. So if you've just shown me how to, your thoughts on the new season, or if you've just shown me playing Timo support, is it viable? what other video on your channel is most related to the video you just made.
Okay.
So, so Teemo support, is it viable? What's the most related video that you already have?
I probably have another Teemo support gameplay up there somewhere.
Yeah. So you have 2611 Teemo plus Draven bot lane duo.
Jeez. Who the heck's that guy? Is that Manko 1 on YouTube again? I gotta check
Yeah.
that out.
That guy's pretty, that guy, right? So what you want to do is at the end of the video, you say, hey, if you want to see this crazy Teemo support game where I went 26-11 and hard carried the game, go click the video right there next to me. I'll see you there.
Okay. So going into a YouTube video, so say I'm doing on Teemo Jungle, I'll just premeditate another video. I say that to edit and toss that link in there.
And tell them to go click.
Yeah.
And tell them, so don't assume, so when you're doing your stream and then you run ads for a minute, right, because you're going to the bathroom or something, you're assuming they're going to come back,
Yeah.
right? Like people will sit through it and wait for you to go get your orange juice and then come back, right? So you want to, if you really want, YouTube wants you to keep people on YouTube for as long as possible. So if you, at the end of a video, say, thank you guys so much for watching, as soon as you start using language that makes it feel like it's over, people leave.
That makes sense.
So you don't want to end the video, say, thank you guys, I'll see you next time. Assume they have to go watch the next video. It's just like you're taking a bathroom break. You need to come back. You have to go watch round 2. So if you just give me the best Teemo support guide, go take me to the Teemo gameplay.
That makes sense, yeah. That makes
So
sense.
no thank you for watching, no like I'll see you soon, no language that makes it seem like the video's over. If you guys like this video and you want to see me go 26-11 on Teemo support with Draven, this video's fire. Go click the link there. I'll see you there.
That's something that I've never heard of before, but it makes so much sense. It's like
That's how you start blowing up on YouTube, because you want to train YouTube that when people watch one Manko video, they're watching another and another and another and another.
That makes sense, yeah.
And if people come to your channel and they start watching 8 videos, then you're going to start showing up on other people's channels. That's your goal. It's like on Tyler One's channel, on all these guys' channels, there's Manko down the side.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like if Tyler One ever releases a Teemo video, mine should be right there with it. That would be so,
Teemo, yes, but just in general. Like if you're doing your Untiltable series or the climbing series, like instead of looking at Night Blue or Psy? Who's that guy? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Lots of the guys who have big channels, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you showing up down the side, not just for the Teemo stuff, but for the other stuff.
That makes sense. All right.
Like your thoughts on jungle pathing with the new jungle should be there. I'm already curious. I'm like, what are we doing? Are we still doing Krugs? Are we still going red to Krugs? I don't know. What's happening? Is that still the path?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, I can definitely, because, listen, I might be the best Teemo in the world, right? I might be the most handsome Teemo in the world, which is, wide known fact. But I'm still a good jungler. Like, my Lee Sin, oh my god, Like, I can do, just jungle things, right? And even top or mid lane if I practice it a little bit. So I think you're right, I should expand a snippet. Because I can definitely do just, how to improve as a jungler. That would make...
Yeah. Like, I don't know that you need to go and play other champions. You can if you want, if you're feeling it, or you want to show off something with Lee Sin that you can't do on Teemo. It's just more... You're not just the best Teemo player in the world. You also hit Challenger for most of the season, right?
Yeah.
And how many people hit Challenger? 1%? Not even, right? Like half of a percent?
Yeah, it's very little.
It's tiny.
Yeah, it's like 300 out of, what? How many players? It's like 300 out of 3 million. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's tiny. So everything that you've learned in your macro, in your pathing, in your strategy, in the matchups, you could make videos on that I could learn from, even if I don't care about Teemo.
Yeah, I have to realize that, I'm good on stream. I'm good at verbalize my thoughts. A lot of people appreciate it. I just need to translate that more into YouTube.
Well, you're turning your stream into a YouTube video.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm gonna make a quick video for YouTube talking about how you should path for season 10 jungling.
That's what I meant to say. Not like I need to. There's so much in this noggin for League of Legends. It's like I need to break it down into YouTube videos because like how to path is like that's like 0.2% of what's going on up there. But if I can just extract that 2% and focus on it, boom, you're golden. So that's what I have to. It falls into the organization. You know, I have so much floating up there about league knowledge, and sure, stuff in real life too. I'm not, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I might be sharp still. But I need to just like put that on paper and blow it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to. Yeah, I can start doing that. Like I said, I've got so many ideas and I can start acting on them. Yeah, that sounds good.
So Teemo gameplay, League of Legends knowledge training, and then positivity, inspiration, trigger words.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. That's a game plan. That's a game plan.
What? Have you figured out what the path is? I'm curious because season 10 is already preseason's already started, right? The patch is already up.
Yeah. I haven't played yet, but I'm excited for tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we still doing Red to Krugs?
I think so. From watching, farming is good again. You don't have to gank every second of the game. So
I'm so excited by this. I just want a hard farm and then split push. That's really just what I want to do all day long.
Okay. You and your split pushing, we have to have a discussion. Because I split pushed on stream, and I was like during it, I'm like, this isn't worth it. It's so hard to split push with Steamo. And I died and lost the game like 3 times in a row. I'm like, yeah, that's why you don't split push. It's like impossible. Split push when they have 400 assassins running at you at 5,000,
You got shrooms everywhere.
Yeah, but there's a thing in the game called sweeper lens that kind of negates that. But
I've had it so that the whole enemy team goes sweeper. They have no vision. They're just all sweeping out my shrooms.
It will have to see. I can go on about that for hours. We don't have the time for that, unfortunately.
Okay.
But what were we talking? I get distracted now. You got me all triggered. The path.
Then dive in. You gotta lean in on it.
So the path thing, I think right now, I think it's just gonna be hard farm. So I even am thinking about talisman. I think about talisman, red, and just do the Krugs and don't do anything else. Just pop the big one and the small one. And do raids onto your blue side. That's what I think is going to be good. But
all the raids or just the big one?
All the raids.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all right.
But I had to test it fully. I had to see the timing because the timing comes down to you have to be ready for that scuttle crab at 3:15. So the path revolves around that. Like for example, a jungler that's meta like Olaf, they can clear the whole jungle by 3:15, but Teemo can't. So that's what I have to balance.
Yeah. So, okay. All right.
We'll find out.
Let me know. I'm excited.
Yeah, I will. I'm excited to play on it too.
Cool, man. All right, we got some work to do.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Welcome to the Muscle Moes. I actually figured out what you were saying. Wow.
Well, thanks for having me. It was awesome.
If you want to know 5 pieces of life-changing advice from monks and gurus, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.